kind of turning me on.
Since she was last seen as an infant on that 70s show, the return of Betsy Kelso in that 90s show Part 3 comes with some revelations about her life over the past 2 decades. That 70s show Season 6 featured a significant twist when Brooke, a girl with whom Michael Kelso, Ashton Kutcher, met up at a concert, discovered she was pregnant. While hesitant about being a father and unsure how to approach a connection with Brooke, the young Kelso family member stepped up and helped raise his daughter, Betsy, who was born in that 70s show Season 7. Now, alongside her younger half-brother Jay, Betsy Kelso, Kira Kozarin, is back and nearing adulthood in the cast of that 90s show. While she doesn't appear alongside her father, Betsy joins the teens' escapades at Point Place when she returns home from studying overseas. However, when she starts dating Nate, a confrontation between Jay, his sister, and his best friend threatens to destroy the remainder of summer. Appearing in many episodes of that 90s show Part 3, Betsy proves herself to be a true Kelso while spending the summer with Jay at Point Place. That 90s show hints Betsy Kelso didn't grow up in Point Place with Jay. Betsy doesn't share too much about her upbringing in that 90s show Part 3, but it's evident that she was brought quite close to her younger brother Jay. Betsy recalls having taught Jay some of his pickup lines, and the two bicker like siblings who are quite comfortable with one another, suggesting they spent much of time together growing up. However, it's uncertain if Betsy actually grew up in Point Place. It seems doubtful because none of Jay's pals, even Nate, knew about her, so she may have largely resided in Chicago with Brooke while visiting Kelso periodically. While Betsy's disappearance in that 90s show Parts 1 and 2 raised concerns about her possible erasure or forgetfulness, her return proves otherwise. Instead, Kelso has continued to keep a relationship with Betsy throughout her life, even if they've been living in different places. Given Jackie and Kelso are married and Jay was seemingly born shortly after that 70s show's conclusion, it's still unclear when he relocated away from Chicago and returned to Point Place. Regardless, it's reassuring to know that Kelso built a strong bond between his kids before that 90s show. Betsy Kelso seems to be in college during that 90s show. Jay and Nate reveal that Betsy has been studying in Spain, and Nate refers to her as an older woman. The ending of that 90s show Part 3 implies that Nate is entering his junior year of high school, implying that Betsy is already in college by the sequel series. However, Betsy's age presents a narrative gap in that 90s show's timeline inconsistencies, as her birth year of 1979 suggests she should only be 17 years old. Jay, on the other hand, appears to be 2 years younger than Betsy, so she is most likely 18 or 19 in the Netflix series.